Hi Libra, welcome to your biweekly reading. As always, keep in mind that these readings are only general readings, so always takes what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. If you would like a private reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below, and I'll be glad to receive your message. So, Libra, coming into the beginning of this new year, 2016, it seems that you'll be very focused to get closer to yourself, to get closer to who you are at a deeper level, meaning that you will face some type of crossroads between decisions that you have been pondering, decisions that you know, choices that you know that need to be made in order to find happiness. And this happiness, represented here by the sun, uh, has a real connection with who you are at a deeper level and what truly makes you happy at a deeper level. So maybe in this process of the end of the year, you have been analyzing and reflecting upon things that used to matter to you and that don't matter to you anymore, or imbalances in your life that were causing you stress, difficulties, and anxieties. And now you finally decide, or you will be more and more drawn to decide and to make things balanced, to make things fair towards yourself, first and foremost, and towards others as well, because that will be an unconscious reflection of this work that you will be drawn to do. And so in the current position representing the present situation for these weeks to come, you have the Justice, which is a card that really represents your own archetypal energies. So it's a very important time for you to get balanced, to get back to yourself, and to make important decisions. Decisions where you put yourself first. This is exactly what I'm feeling because it's crossed by the sun. And so the sun has to do with our core, with our individuality, with our strength, with our joy in life, with our creativity and self-expression. And these two cards together talks about that inner desire in you to shine and to be free from burdens and situations that were emotionally troubling to you. So you are driven in the beginning of this time, in the beginning of 2016, to really fight consciously, rationally, to your own right, to find your joy, to find your sun, to find your freedom, to find your light, to find your ability to smile again in a way that it feels a smile and a laugh that comes from your soul. And so you have major decisions to make in terms of what makes you happy. Maybe it could be related with your family situation, it could be related with your children, if you do have them, or with your inner child, and decisions that put that child forefront, put that child first. Because in what is crowning you, it's the Ten of Cups. So it's this wish and this drive again to find emotional satisfaction, to find what makes you happy and at peace and at ease within you, emotional stability, emotional happiness, that happy ending in terms of love relationships, family life, or simply enjoying life at a different level because emotionally you feel more connected with the good vibes, with the good energy surrounding you. So crowning you is there's this desire again to implement decisions, to implement actions, conscious actions, because justice is very conscious, it's very fair, it's very rational, sometimes even cold, but she gets the job done in making things divinely fair and perfect. It's a very karmic type of energy. So whatever you're putting out there, it will come back fairly in the same amount towards you. So if you have been practicing with the sun here crossing you and the Ten of Cups crowning you, if you have been practicing love, the intention of happiness, the intention of becoming closer to yourself, understanding yourself at a deeper level, wishing love upon you and others. Justice really talks about you attracting the same type of energy made out of that conscious effort to raise your vibration into a spectrum where you see the light within you and you see the light within others, despite the darkness, despite the challenges, despite the things that you cannot control in you and others, of course, and despite things you cannot understand in the world at large. And it seems that unconsciously with the Two of Wands and in the future to come with the Four of Cups, this could also be related with a specific relationship um, that is driving you towards making these decisions between being in the stable type of structure your life is built upon, that is safe, but it doesn't really give you the growth, the desire to begin something new, the passion to go beyond the world you know, either to stay there or to accept some type of offer, to accept some kind of opportunity that is being granted to you, that is being given to you, that emotionally can fulfill you, despite the fact that you are not sure, that you probably were not even seeing it and picturing it. Despite that, that can promote again that Ten of Cups, that can promote that emotional abundance and happiness that you are looking for, that stability emotionally in relationships, dynamics in family. Um, and when I talk about family, it doesn't have to be just your blood ties. It's the family at large. It's everybody you connect your heart with. And so the Four of Cups could be indicating that you will receive an offer from a circumstance or from a specific person that is offering you their love. It's an offer of a true honesty, and you sit upon it and you reflect upon it, and you need to go within you to find the answers if that cup can give you the structure that you are looking for or not, because unconsciously you are desiring inspiration, you are desiring adventure, passion. It's like this bond between you and another being and another feeling, two feelings merging together and creating this type of twin flame energy where they join their passion together and they become this source of ignition to move anywhere, and everything becomes possible. The possibilities expand, they fly over any type of frontiers and limitations to get to a destination of true, authentic self-expression of themselves. So either you are a little bit emotionally bored, and that's why you are looking and making choices to go in the direction of the sun, to go in the direction of a more creative, authentic life, full of desire, full of laughter, full of joy, where you feel lighter within you. Either you are looking for it, and so without any type of other association with it, and another type of person with it, you are looking forward to make plans, again, to make decisions upon expanding your environment, expanding the way you see the world, expanding your routines, because you are craving more satisfaction. Because many times also this card talks about boredom, being bored, being really restless and dissatisfied, but it's something you keep to yourself internally, where you crave more excitement and you crave more ignition again and desire to flare up that fire within you to experience life at a different level. And so this card, when it shows up, it really talks about you being offered that. Either you are not seeing it because it doesn't come in the perfect package that otherwise you would consider, or you see it, but you're not sure. You are afraid again to go to make the decisions, the big important decisions that allowing that cup allowing that person, allowing that circumstance and that feeling and that new type of thinking and that new type of expanding your emotional awareness, and being afraid of accepting that, and discovering this whole new world that it's unknown, and not understanding if you'll be able to be safe and stable in it. The thing is, when we create this, when we have this desire to create change, to begin fresh, to go on a different path, to go on an adventure, the adventure itself is not knowing. This is what gives you the desire and the excitement to go on that path. And so there's never a straight answer that will tell you if you go on that adventure, if you take that leap of faith, you will be safe. But there's a guarantee that you will expand, you will experience something that will open your light with the sun card. It will open your light to a point of real joy, real happiness, seeing life in a much more romantic way, which for Libra it's so important to see the beauty, to see the good, to see the love all around. Libras have a very aesthetic view of the world, and so every simple thing that I might take as well, I also have Libra energy, but that anybody would take as granted and not so important or not so beautiful because it's common and it's everywhere. Libras always see them because they have the eye. Libra and Taurus, but Libra, it's more the vision out of it in terms of the concept. So beauty, the sun, creativity, art, uh, devotion to something that really opens your heart and at the same time stimulates your mind, it's so important. And it seems that you really can find this in these 2 weeks to come. If you really align yourself with these energies, you can find moments of joy, you can find moments of emotional satisfaction, you can see your rainbow picturing in the sky, even if from far, with the Two of Wands, but you can see them and you can plan it and you can make your own preparations out of it. So yes, reflect, think about, see beyond your conditioning, see beyond your reason, see beyond your rational, uh, limited way of understanding things. Use your mind together with your heart, with your power, with your core self, to implement the big decisions, to implement balance in your life, to implement justice, to let justice be acted upon you and the things you have been thinking about and desiring for. Because the sun and justice, the two major arcana you have, and by the way, I'm doing a mini Celtic cross this time, but it gives as most information as the 10 spread would. It's about, again, if you want the sun, if you want the happiness, if you want the joy, if you want the light to be spread upon you, be fair, be conscious, understand who you are, understand that who you are is in the need of more development towards that light. Especially if you have been in a situation where you have been feeling more depressed or down or with a deep lack of understanding of yourself and the circumstances around you, it's time to implement the small steps in your road to travel to the destination you are desiring to get to, which is happiness, which is ultimately what I believe we all desire. But happiness is not uh, it's not a fact that it's constantly with you. It's something that consciously you need to align yourself to understand, because without knowing sadness and sorrow, we wouldn't know what happiness and bliss means. And so we are in this constant dance, we are in this constant um, understanding of the polarities and the dualities within whatever we want. So accept the moments of grief, accept the moments of sadness, of confusion, of real lack of understanding of what's going on and why it's going on. Accept that in order to allow the sun to come in and show you exactly the other side of it, which is the beautiful aspect of who you are integrated in the whole picture. So Libra, I hope you have a great beginning of the year. I hope you had a great Christmas if you do celebrate, or if you are like me, just enjoying this beautiful season and time of the year. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.